oxygen tanks.
Yep.
Are you kidding? Like this whole thing?
Top of the world! Woo!
That's it. Oh, Shaggy! Good morning, Hannah. It's Friday, and we're about to fall backwards right about now. Yep. That was me from last week in the Animal Kingdom on a ride called Everest. It was awesome! Hey, speaking of the Animal Kingdom and animals, I seem to remember that penguin you got, although you mistakenly said that we got penguins when you got a penguin, and I got this creature. It's supposed to be a dolphin, but it doesn't have a dorsal fin, which is definitely a problem if it's supposed to be a dolphin. Maybe it's a porpoise. I never did quite decide. I seem to remember that that penguin had a name that had about 17 P's in it. Like, all of the words started with P, but it was about 17 different words. And I think it had something like, not Penelope, but one of those other P names. I think it was Patricia. Yes, it was definitely Patricia something, the pink puffy penguin pillow. On another note, I definitely remember the Punch Hannah game. I have some pictures. Good times. On the subject of Chinese people eating green beans, hey Dad, do they eat green beans in China?
Yes.
Is it part of the natural cuisine? National, that word.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
On a different but related note, I've decided I will take up your challenge. Not that I really had a choice to begin with, but still, I'm gonna take up your challenge. And as my first example of how I am almost Asian in my daily life and with my food, I have this from my lunch yesterday. Okay, so this is my lunch. It's rice and curry, Indian food. India is kind of in Asia. I mean, technically, well, it is, but technically it's its own subcontinent, so it doesn't really count. This ramen is not ramen-y. It's almost Asian, except that it's not tasty, I don't think. No. No? Now, I would have more footage of really tasty food and also fancy Asian art, but number one, I forgot to bring my camera on the field trip to the Asian Art Museum and good Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. Oops. And two, my friend hasn't emailed me her pictures. Now, Hannah, I bet you've been wondering why John Green's gigantic face has been staring at you from my shirt for this entire video and saying pizza at you when that's not even remotely Asian. It's because of this! John's new book, Will Grayson, Will Grayson. Well, partially because of that, and partially because it's an awesome shirt. John Green and his co-author, David Levithan, are coming here on their book tour for Will Grayson, Will Grayson on Monday to San Francisco, and I'm gonna go see them. I'm so excited! Nerd fighters. Hey, wait, that reminds me. I still have this. One shiny new paperback copy of Looking for Alaska. And guess who it's for? Me? No, silly. You/I already have this one. And this one. It's for you! By the way, I do know I'm obsessed with John Green's books. Especially, you know, this one. And I'm going to have him sign it on Monday, along with my other 2 copies. You know, 3 copies of Looking for Alaska is really not that many for me to have at one time, considering at one point I had about 7, because I gave them as Christmas presents to pretty much everyone I know. Funny Crawling Green Caterpillar says, Hannah, I'll see you on Monday. It's like bouncing around, like freaking out.